Check it out. Got crawdad. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but I'm digging right here. Guys, this material right here, it's really hard packed. I'm having a tough time digging this, but as I was getting down, I seen that right there come right up, right underneath this big rock right here. It's buried. Let's see, I can get it up now, but yeah, I'm digging right underneath that. Here's the creek. Right back at Left Hand Creek. Right here, I am right at the beginning of a bend. This is actually the beginning of the bend I was at on my last video. My last video was right on the other side right there. So I figured I'd come up. I know the heavies were over there dropping off. That's where I found that barbecue grill grate. So I walked up here today, right to the beginning of the bend. Check it out. Still filling up the pan. Let's take a look at the material real quick I'm pulling up. Looks pretty good. Hoping for some good gold in this pan. At least up to 5 or 6 specks in this creek is really good. But yeah, everything in here you can see there's all kinds of bigger rocks right here. And everything on the outside of the bend, it gets really small gravels, everything's really smaller. So being that these bigger ones are heavier, I decided to dig right here, right at the beginning of the bend, and everything's really nice and hard packed. So I think I'm just gonna do some pans right here, test around up a little bit around here. Looking for another spot I could drop the sluice in. So all right guys, wish me luck. That's a possible spot right there maybe. Hopefully we can find some gold. I'll be going up there next. There's a little bit of a bar exposing a little bit. That's an option. I think I'll go there too. But all right, let's get to it. There it is, you guys. First test pan. Got one nice decent speck in there. So I think it's worth going back in there. Dig in 1 or 2 more pans. I'm thinking 2 more pans. This one I did not classify down, or I'm sorry, I did not use the classifier and classify it down. So this one, I think I'm gonna pull out the classifier so I can get more material. I'm thinking the gold speck count will get better. So let's see. So guys, did I mention it's late October here in Colorado and the water's really cold, so I'm in here digging in some probably 35 to 40 degree water, which is really cold. So let's see. Got the classifier in the pan. Let's see what I'm pulling up here. Check it out. Bunch of little quartz and stuff in there I'm pulling up. Pretty cool. So hopefully there's more than just that one speck on the last one in this, which would be awesome because then I'll do 1 more pan, see if it stays. Looking good with the gold. Come back. Got some pretty good little spots I could probably build a dam and set up a sluice. But right now we're just out here test panning, looking for a new spot. All right, everybody, got the pan in the water, all classified down to a 1/2 inch. Got the 1/2-inch classifier right there. Hung it up right there. I was thinking that little spot right here would have been a good little spot to, you know, go test pan, but there ain't nothing in there but organics, mud, silt. So, okay, I just about got this pan down. There's a lot of black sand in there. Let's see. Take it down just a little bit more, you guys. And hopefully there's some gold in this. Again, this is the second test pan from that hole. So the first one there was one speck, which was a pretty decent one for this creek. Again, the importance of all this, guys, while I'm always in new spots and new areas in this creek, is because I'm prospecting. And prospecting is, we want to find the gold. We're always searching for the gold, always looking in new spots, always finding new areas in the creek to find where the gold is at. So that's the reason for me always up and down this creek, everywhere, just panning. So that's the importance, guys, of prospecting. If you want to mine for some gold, you got to prospect it. Do the research, study the area, know what creek you're in, know if there's gold in it, and if there is, go prospect it, you guys. Get in there, test pan. The key is you want to look for them inside bends. You want to look for round river rock, stuff that's rounded out and smooth, things like that. The bigger rocks, the heavier, the better, especially if they're buried into the creek and stuff, you know. In most creeks you can dig. Over here at this creek, you can dig in there. So, all right, let's look at this hole. That's about where I got. Everything is still hard packed in there. First pan didn't have really much black sand. It was pretty much all the overburden, but second pan in, there's lots of black sand in there. So I really don't want to dump this in the creek and take it down further. But I'll pan this back and see if there's gold. All right, everybody, made it down to that spot right here. It's gonna be where I'm gonna try. I'm gonna remove all these larger cobbles and stuff in there. Dig all underneath that. Let's get the test pan. All right, everybody. Got that third pan, still panning it back. As usual, there's tons of black sand in there. I'm always finding a lot of black sand here. But I also wanted to give you guys another tip. When you're panning black sand back, for those beginners out there, you always want to keep your black sand pan back down. Keep like an open window right here, because your gold will fall. Gold can fall down, it will drop down low, so you kind of always want to keep your eyes in this area right here. And also, you always want to keep your eyes out, guys, right up in here in these corners, because usually when I'm panning, the first signs of gold that I see will either be right up in here, starting to scoop down. Gold won't just fall straight down, it'll scoop a little bit, so you'll notice it. But a lot of the times, the first signs of gold will come in these corners right here. For an example right here, you can see right there, I'm panning it back, and I got a little speck of gold coming up in that corner right there. So that's another nice tip for you guys to know. Keep an eye out on your corners and that open window right here when you're panning for the gold, because that's where it'll come up and you'll see it first. So I'm gonna continue to get this back. I know there's gold in it. Got the first piece seen right there. I'll show you guys what we got. Again, this is the third pan. First two were right up in that area right there. Right over there. About, let's see if I can get it focused. Well, about right there in that area, you guys. That's where the first two were at. Only 2 specks. Came up. Right, that little exposed little rocks and start, you know, kind of showing and stuff. Dug right there. It's looking pretty good already. So, finish that. Show you guys what we got. And the results, you guys. Check it out. Pretty happy with this pan right here. Definitely the count spec went up. Check it out. Got 2 pieces right there. Couple up there. About 3 right there. 2 more over here. Maybe more. Look at that. Really small fine gold, but I think I counted a total of about 11 or 12 pieces in there. So the count spec definitely went up in there. 3rd pan in. Gold's looking better. I think I'll stick out this spot right here. That's where I was digging. I think I'm gonna stick that spot out, do some speed panning right here, and see if I can just collect that gold, get it down to as much as I can. I didn't bring a bowl or nothing, guys. There's all the black sand, which is quite a bit. Pretty sure I dropped some down in there. I have nothing big enough I can take this home with. Take this home, transfer it into something to take home, run it in the sluice. So I'm just gonna speed pan and see how much I can get into the pan. Snuffer it all up, go home. We'll do a snuffer dump, you guys, today. Show you guys the spec count, show you guys the amount I collect. Just sitting here speed panning. This is the spot I'm gonna stay at for a little bit. 3rd pan in. Looking really good, guys. That's the reason for test panning, test, guys. It does pay off. You keep at it, you keep going. I know that's not much, it's really small. Small gold does add up. So let's keep at it. Okay, everybody. I've been panning, speed panning. I think this is about a total of 6 pans. Concentrated down to the super concentrates. Check it out. There's lots of black sands in there. But also, you guys, check this out. You can see up over there. Check it out, guys. Yep, that's the rangers, the park rangers. They actually came up on me and wondered what I was doing. Told them I was gold panning, and they didn't really seem to mind at all. You know, they were just like, okay, we just wanted to make sure if that's all you're doing. They said that's all I can take out of the creek actually is the gold. Just as long as I'm not destroying things, doing what I've already been doing, taking care of the creek, refilling my holes, which I did explain all that to them also. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. I think they were originally down here because there's a lot of homeless, these guys that come down here and they camp out. There's a lot of signs of homeless and things going on, trash. So yeah, they didn't even seem to mind though, these guys. They were really nice about it, actually. So that's good to know. I could be out here panning, no issues, having a good time out here on the creek. But yeah, guys, that was pretty unexpected. You can see there's a shopping center right here. That's actually Lowe's. I've said it in previous videos. This is right here in Longmont town. But yeah, this is an open green space, so I'm allowed to pan here. They didn't seem to mind. They said they don't care. But yeah, they're up in there somewhere now, walking around. I can hear them. So I think what they're doing is just like removing some of the homeless stuff that they leave down here. But all right, guys, just wanted to show you that. I'm gonna take all that home. I was just gonna put it all in the snuffer and get it, but there's just way too much black sand in it. I don't want to dump it and get rid of it, so I will take that home. I'm gonna classify all them bigger pebbles out, run it through the cleanup buddy, guys, and we'll see how we did with the gold today. I think I was on a pretty good spot. Like I said, there was like 10 to maybe 12 pieces, 11 pieces or something like that in that third pan, so that's where I stayed. All right, see you guys back at the house. Back at the house now. Got everything all classified down. Check that out. A lot of black sands. Let me get that around through the sluice. With my buddy there. We'll see how good we did, guys. All right. Alright guys, I got that all cleaned up. Ran it all on the buddy. Already cleaned the mat out. Here's what we got. Let's see. See if I can take out a little bit more of these black sands for you. I think that could be good enough right there, you guys. Let's see, I'm gonna try to attempt this with one hand. Just see if we can get a look real quick. Oh yeah, I see gold in there already, guys. Let me put this down, you guys, and take a look at the gold, get a better cleanup for you. Which you can take a look right there. We do have gold already showing up quite a bit, so it does look like that was a good spot. Let me get that all pan back and we'll show. All right, everybody, I got it all cleaned up. Check it out. This is the gold we got. I think this was a total of about 8 or 9 pans. So I think that's pretty good for 8 to 9 pans. There's quite a bit of specks in there. It's really small. The gold does add up. That small stuff does add up, so I think that's looking really good. I think it's definitely going to be a good contender in that spot, where I think I might want to go ahead and take that sluice back and see if I can run some buckets. I think it might be worth it. But alright guys, hope you guys liked it. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have not yet, give that thumbs up. Remember, it helps out a lot. And them comments. Until the next one. Alright.